Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Start by drawing a circle as a guide for the top part of the head. An easy way to draw a circle is to first sketch a couple of guidelines. Draw a long vertical line to determine the circle's length. The length of this line will determine the size of the circle. Make a small mark halfway on the vertical line. Extend this line to create a long horizontal line. You're basically drawing a big plus sign. At the top of the vertical line, make a small mark for the top edge of the circle. At the bottom, make another small mark for the bottom edge of the circle. Make sure that the distances between the small marks and the middle of the plus sign are about the same. On the tips of the horizontal line, draw a couple more marks as guides for the sides of the circle. Now connect the small marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also pause the video as you follow along to draw at your own pace. Extend the vertical line farther down so that it's below the circle. Make a small mark at the bottom to indicate the lower edge of the head. The distance between this small mark and the bottom edge of the circle should equal about a quarter of the circle's length. Connect the small mark to the circle using long curved lines to create the lower section of the head. The top of the shape should be wide and the bottom narrow. Draw a long vertical line across the entire shape of the head. This is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later. Pay attention to the curvature of the line. Near the bottom edge of the big circle, draw a long curved horizontal line for another construction guide. Draw the right tip of this line higher than the left tip. On the right side of the head, draw a long curved line as a guide for the ear. Use the lines inside the head as guides to help you place the ear. Under the head, draw a couple of short sloping lines for the neck. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, on the right side, draw an angled line for the top part of the first eye. Place this eye directly on the bottom right side of the big plus sign. Bend the sides of the line down. On the left side, draw another angled line for the top part of the other eye. Draw this line to the left of the vertical construction guide. Make this line a bit shorter because the head is turned. Make the lines thick and dark to represent the eyelashes. Use the initial lines as guides to help you position the eyes in the head. Draw small circles under the lines for the irises. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the lines when you get the shapes right. The top parts of the irises will be hidden behind the eyelashes. Draw the circle on the left closer to the right edge of the eye. Make the iris on the left a bit thinner. Inside the irises, draw tiny circles for the pupils. Place the pupils in the middle of the irises. Draw curved lines below the irises for the bottom edges of the eyes. Place these lines along the path of the curved horizontal construction guide. Leave the sides of the eyes blank. Above the eyes, draw long angled lines for the eyelids. Follow the shape of the eyelashes as you draw these lines. Don't draw these lines too high up. Above the eye on the right, draw a long sloping line for the eyebrow. Bend the tips of the line to create a furrowed brow. Make the line extra thick and dark. The right tip of this line should be high above the eye. Draw another sloping line over the eye on the left for the other eyebrow. The left tip of this line should be high above the eye. Make the line thick and dark. Draw a couple of short curved lines between the eyebrows for creases. Below the eyes, draw a couple of short lines for the nose. Place the nose directly on the vertical construction guide and below the curved horizontal line. Draw two short sloping lines for the front of the nose. To the right, draw a smaller line for the nostril. Under the nose, draw a short horizontal line for the first part of the mouth. Draw this line along the bottom edge of the big circle. Draw shorter lines on the sides for the edges of the mouth. Close off the shape at the bottom with another horizontal line. Draw a couple of short lines on the sides of the mouth to separate the teeth. Don't draw every individual tooth. Below the mouth, draw a small triangle for the lower lip's shadow. On the bottom part of the ear, draw a small circle for the first part of the earring. Below that, draw a short line and a long rectangle. Draw two short lines at the top and bottom of the rectangle. At the top, draw a circle and at the bottom an angled line. Now draw lines that radiate from the circle to finish the design of the earring. Darken the guides at the bottom to create the lower edge of the head. Make the left side rounder than the guides to create the cheek. Make the chin at the bottom pointy. On the left side, draw the visible portion of the other earring. Draw the bottom part of the rectangle. Draw a couple of lines for the design inside the earring. Don't overlap the head as you draw the earring. At the top, draw a small V-shaped line for the first part of the hair. Draw a couple of curved lines on the left side for the hairline. Extend the line on the left so that it's outside of the circle. Draw a horizontal line on the right side to finish the hairline. To the right, draw a long curved line for a clump of hair. Curve this line around the eye on the right. Draw a couple of angled lines at the bottom to create the pointy tips of the chunk of hair. Don't draw every individual hair strand, just draw clumps of hair. Above the hairline, draw a long curved line for the top part of the hair. Curve the line going up and then to the right. Pay attention to how high this line is above the initial circle. Draw an angled line at the top for the tip of the hair. Draw a couple more lines curving downward for the edges of the hair. Follow the curvature of the initial big circle as you draw these lines. Draw angled lines to create the pointy tips of the clumps of hair. On the right side, draw more angled lines for the messy hair. Draw a line that curves to the left for another chunk of hair. This line should end at the top of the big circle. Darken the shape at the bottom to finish the ear. Draw a couple of lines inside the shape for the ear's structure. Add more angled lines to the right of the ear for the rest of the hair. On the top left side of the head, draw another long curved line for another clump of hair. Add a short angled line at the top for the pointy tip of the clump of hair. Draw a shorter curved line to the left for another clump of hair. Darken the outer edges of the guides to create the forehead. To the left, draw a couple more curved lines to finish the shape of the hair. Draw angled lines for the pointy tips of the clumps of hair. Draw these lines close to the shape of the forehead. Draw a curved sloping line under the head for the collar. Draw this line close to the bottom edge of the head. Draw a couple of sloping lines inside the shape for the design on the collar. On the right side, draw a couple of long lines for a bit of the fabric on the shoulder. Draw a couple of lines on the left side too. Draw a small circle under the collar for a button. Draw a couple of curved and angled lines above the eye on the right for the mark on the forehead. Start at the hairline and then draw the lines curving downward. Draw short angled lines at the bottom to create pointy tips. Follow the path of the eyebrow as you draw the lines. Draw a couple more curved lines near the top to finish the shape. Don't overlap the hair as you draw these lines. Make the final lines darker than the guides. And that's it for Tanjiro. Now go over the final lines with permanent ink, erase the guides, and color your drawing. The next few steps are sped up so that the video isn't too long, but make sure that you go over your final line slowly and carefully to avoid any accidents. For more tutorials like this one, please visit EasyDrawingTutorials.com. Let me know in the comments what other characters you want to see me draw. Don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.